Meanwhile, some truly astronomical numbers have been thrown around when putting a price tag on Medicare for all. And now Senator Rick Scott wants some answers from the government bean counter. Senator Scott joining us now. Senator, you know, Bernie Sanders has pretty much accepted this George Mason study that shows it's going to be anywhere from $33 to $40 trillion over 10 years. That's about a doubling of the U.S. budget. That's enough for me, but you want the CBO on it, right?
Well, first off, David, when you go to the store, don't you look at what things price
or
what they cost before? Yeah, we all. So Sanders, Warren, you know, Cory Booker, all of them, they're out saying, "Oh, Medicare for all." Well, shouldn't we know what's going to cost? I asked the congressional budget offices, "What's it going to cost?" You would think all those wonderful presidential candidates from the Democrat side would want to team up with me and say, "Boy, we really want you to do it," because they haven't done it yet. Did any of them want to do it? No, because they actually don't want people to know what's going to cost, because then they have to answer whose taxes are going up.
Exactly. We saw Liz Warren, by the way, even Stephen Colbert, who's not known as a right-wing extremist, pressuring her, saying, aren't middle-class tax cuts, aren't middle class going to have tax hikes as a result of this? And she wouldn't say what. If she does, by the way, I think we're going to have a Walter Mondale moment. Remember Walter Mondale in it was in 1984 when Ronald Reagan was running for re-election, sort of bragged about the fact that he was going to raise taxes. I think we have that clip. Let's see if we can play that. Go ahead.
Mr. Reagan will raise taxes, and so will I. He won't tell you. I just did.
Well, as a result of that, many people say Walter Mondale lost the election. And by the way, Ronald Reagan did not raise taxes. He lowered them significantly in his second term. I think Warren and the others are trying to avoid doing a Mondale thing.
Absolutely. We need tax increases. We need to spend our money better. But look, we need to know the number. I'm asking right now, national television, Elizabeth Warren, come on, join me in the letter. Bernie Sanders, let's get on to this. Let's make sure the CBO tells everybody so that you can tell everybody exactly how much their taxes are going up. Because one, your taxes are going up, and your health care will be worse because the government doesn't do a good job.
I think it's a terrific idea. I think, remember that Nancy Pelosi line, we'll read it after we vote for it. You know, we should know how much it's going to cost before any chance of voting on it. Before you go, Senator, you're concerned about the government buying drones from our adversaries. I didn't know this was happening. Tell us about it.
Well, do you want your adversary to be spying on you?
No.
So we're buying drones from China. Now think about that. So our federal government is buying drones for China, and then China has all that information so they can spy on us. How crazy is that? So my bill would say, we're not doing this anymore. We're not buying drones to spy on us from our adversaries. China is clearly an adversary. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We don't want to do business with Huawei.
Have you heard any response from the Pentagon when you ask them about this?
Well, everything I've known so far, people are very interested. They get it. They understand it.
Yeah.
They want to make sure there's good American product. There will be American product if we buy it. It's pretty simple.
I have a very simple last question. You were governor of the great state of Florida. Now you're senator from that state. Which job do you prefer?
I like both of them.
Oh,
I want to solve
come on, you're
problems.
hedging.
Oh, no, it's just a different job. I love my job as governor. I got to solve state problems, and now I get to work on, on national issues and international issues. This is a great job, and I get up every day excited about what I'm doing.
You still get to file your taxes in the state of Florida where you don't have an income tax, or do you have to do it in Washington?
That's right. Okay. Nope, I file in Florida, and I hope everybody moves to Florida. 500,000 people moved last year. It's the best place to live.
Well, I don't know if it would fit 300 million people, but I agree. It's a nice place to live. Great to see you, Senator. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.